Have you ever felt like you're fundamentally unlovable, or that no matter how hard you try, healthy relationships just seem out of reach? If so, you're not alone, and it might be rooted in something from your past. Today, we're talking about the lifelong effects of not being loved as a child, and most importantly, how you can begin to heal. One of the deepest scars left by a lack of childhood love is a distorted sense of self-worth. When a child's needs for affection and validation are not met, they don't think, "My parents are incapable of loving me." Instead, they internalize it as, "I'm not good enough to be loved." This creates a core belief of being unworthy, a feeling that can follow you for decades, making you feel like you have to earn your place in the world. This early experience also shapes how we form attachments in adulthood. If you grew up without consistent affection, you might develop an avoidant attachment style, pushing people away to protect yourself. Or you might become anxiously attached, constantly seeking reassurance and fearing abandonment. This makes building trust and intimacy incredibly difficult. You might crave closeness more than anything, but at the same time, be terrified of it. Another major impact is emotional dysregulation. A loving parent helps a child learn to navigate their feelings. Without that guidance, you might struggle to manage strong emotions as an adult. This can look like intense mood swings, shutting down emotionally, or having a very short fuse. You never learned how to self-soothe in a healthy way, so stress can feel completely overwhelming. Growing up in an unloving environment also teaches you that the world is an unsafe and unpredictable place. This can lead to chronic anxiety and hypervigilance. You're always on high alert, scanning for threats, waiting for the other shoe to drop. You might find it impossible to relax because your nervous system is essentially stuck in survival mode, anticipating danger even when there is none. These core wounds naturally spill into our adult relationships. People who were unloved as children often find themselves in a painful cycle. They might unconsciously choose emotionally unavailable partners because it feels familiar. They may sabotage relationships when things get too close, fearing they'll inevitably be abandoned. Or they become extreme people pleasers, trying to secure love by overgiving, which often leads to having their own needs ignored. This creates a confusing push and pull dynamic within themselves. This is closely tied to difficulties with boundaries. If your emotional needs were dismissed as a child, you might not have learned that your feelings are valid. As an adult, this can result in either porous boundaries, where you say yes to everything to please others, or rigid boundaries, where you build a wall around yourself to keep everyone out. Finding that healthy balance between closeness and self-protection feels like a constant struggle. Over time, these unresolved issues can significantly increase the risk for mental health challenges. Depression, anxiety disorders, and complex PTSD are common among adults who experienced childhood emotional neglect. A deep sense of emotional numbness or a relentlessly critical inner voice can also take hold. These aren't signs of weakness. They are the natural consequences of unmet developmental needs. But here is the most important part of this entire conversation. Healing is absolutely possible. The first step is acknowledging that your past has shaped you, but it does not have to define your future. Recovery often involves therapy with a trauma-informed. Professional modalities like CBT, EMDR, or internal family systems can be incredibly effective. It also involves learning self-compassion and, in a sense, reparenting yourself, giving your inner child the kindness, validation, and safety you always deserved. Building secure, healthy relationships with people who genuinely care for you is also a powerful part of the healing journey. It's not a quick or easy path, but breaking the cycle and learning to accept and give love in a healthy way is one of the most rewarding journeys you can ever take. If any of this resonated with you, please know there is support available. You are not broken, and you are worthy of love and healing. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content on mental health and personal growth. Take care.